So, like I told everybody on Snapchat, Instagram, I'll be making a video today because I haven't made one since I went to Atlanta. It's a reason behind why I stopped making videos. Not stopped, but took a break from it. Well, since most of my subscribers are my friends, everybody knows of this girl named Timmy. But I'm gonna leave that alone for another video. I'm gonna leave that alone. So, pretty much the story time is about, as I read the title, how supposedly, well, no, not supposedly, how my heart has been broken. But it started like at the beginning of school, right? The beginning of the school year. And I just got out of a relationship. I wasn't really thinking my name. But it was like the first week of school. It, like, everything was cool. I was at peace. I was like this going around school happy person. It was my first time playing. I just got to high school. It was my playing high school football. So I was excited about that. Then I go to school. And then I'm going through my normal day. It's the first day of school there. It's the first regular day that everybody go to school. So I go to my seat at the time, it was my fourth period, I think. Yep, fourth period. And we was in groups. And there was this girl. The teacher asked me something, or I said something for some reason. And when I said something, this girl who was sitting in front of me said she liked my voice. Okay, cool. I didn't really think much of it. I just took it as a compliment. So I went on my day and all that. Cool. Next week come, the same girl that said liked my voice. Teacher said her name. And don't look at me as like I'm a stalker or something. But like I started not liking her, but I thought she was pretty, cool, beautiful, and all that. Then teacher said her name one day, like the week after, and I looked up her name on Facebook. So me, being the type of person I am, I went look her up and I texted her. She responded back. We had a little conversation. And then we just started talking. It wasn't no asking her out. We just started talking. So then it like the normal social media relationship, posting at y'all on the phone all the time. Well, not on the phone, like posting pictures of each other, like we was doing all that, taking videos at school. Then it was like it was just rumor about me, and that's another story in itself. A rumor, and she was like, she stood there with me, like she was pushing everybody away, telling them that it ain't true, telling them it ain't true. Like she was standing with me, like a girlfriend supposed to do, and she did that. I commend her for that, and thank her for that, but it brought on other problems that started messing up my relationship. probably that started messing up my friendships with everybody. It just started making me look at people different. And I didn't like that. And at the time, I was just talking to her. I didn't really have nobody else to vent to until I met my brother. My brother, well, he's not really my brother. I call him my brother because we got a brother relationship. Like, we'll go around telling, sometimes we'll post on Snapchat and stuff. We got a special relationship. They be like, what y'all talking about? It's a brother relationship. Like how y'all know my brother Javen, how I treat him, I treat him like that. So I started talking to him, and then we became close. Like, we could have related to each other and all that. Then, like, he was with me too. Whenever they started speaking on me, he was right there too, defending me and all that. So as time goes on, it seemed like, mind you, my brother plus my girlfriend at the time, they were close before meeting me. So it's like, as me and her relationship got worse, they grew apart. And I tell them all the time that, oh, if it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be like this. Cause it's true though. Like, they'll be like, oh no, don't say it's your fault, cause it's not your fault. It is though. Well, it ain't my fault, but at the same time, if I didn't come into their lives, they would be fine. But I did. And like, things started changing. Things felt different. You know, and I'm just trying to go with it. Like, I'm trying to be peaceful and all that. Mind you, I have a good relationship with her mother. Like, whenever I need something, her mother gave it to me. I didn't really want it, but my girlfriend made sure I had it. My mom was amazing. Like, she was like a second mom. And I just thank her for that also. Yeah. But as the story goes on, we started growing apart. Or not growing apart. It was this prank that I did on her that I was cheating. Mine just a prank, and she went ballistic. And after that, things just started changing. It just seemed like we didn't like it. Well, it seemed like she didn't want to be bothered with me no more. It seemed like she looked at me different. But I didn't pay attention. Well, I paid attention, but at the same time, I was like, just trying to go on, because like, it was a joke. It's nothing much, just a joke. So, went on with it. And at the beginning of the school year, mind you, I played football, so I gave her my jacket. It was a Richwood middle school jacket. I got that jacket made when I was in middle school. And I let her wear it, and she kept it. And then after the prank, she gave it back. She gave it back. So, like, after that, I noticed things was changing. Then eventually, we was cool. We just had issues still going on at school that we had to deal with. And it was like 2 weeks after not 2 weeks, like a good 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Mind you, we were still talking on the phone and all that. And then one day, I came from football practice, and she was like, "We got to talk." I already knew what she wanted. She called me. I ain't answer the first time, cause I wasn't ready for. I ain't ready for that. Then I just like, gotta do it. So I called her. She was like, she just want to be friends. I told her I was fine. At the time I was. I wasn't. Well, I wasn't. At the same time, I was. Because I was fine because I didn't want her to feel like, oh, I'm pressuring her to stay in this relationship or do all that. So I agree with her decision. So she told me. I agreed. And I hung up the phone. She kept asking me before I hung up, was I okay with it? I told her I was okay. Knowing in my head I wasn't. It hurt when she told me that she just wanted to be friends. Even though I already knew it was coming. Yeah, but then like we tried to be friends. And, like we was friends for like good 2 weeks. It was working. And then just like the break started coming, like went to Atlanta, like just stopped talking. Then see her at school. I go sit by her at school with my brother. I don't say nothing. They sit there and talk. I just be on my phone, listening to music, or sometimes I put my head down. Cause I feel like after us not being in a relationship, I feel like if I look at her, I'ma cry. And most people be like, "Oh, you a punk, you a wuss, cause you cried." They gonna sit there and talk about me because I cried. They talked about a whole lot of people. They talked about this. They talked about everybody. You cry, you cry. That's how you feel. You cry when your parents die, something like that. So, yeah. When like something happened in your family, you cry. People don't criticize you about that. So, why criticize me about cry about her? Most people be like, "Oh, you shouldn't be crying over a female." Whoop de whoop. If you actually cared about that person, you gon' show your real emotions. But it's like as it kept going, as it progressed, they wasn't being close no more. Like I can't. It got bad, and I felt that. Not sure what she felt, but I felt that. Then Thanksgiving come, with Thanksgiving break come, we ain't talk, barely talk. She was like, "Oh, you go to Liberia, you change." It's not that I changed. I was spending time with my dad. I don't spend time with my dad. My dad, not my dad. My dad. Um, yeah, I don't spend time with my dad. So when I got to see him, I was spending time with him. Me and her had brief conversations. And I guess that wasn't good enough for her. And I'm not saying, oh, that should have been good enough for her. Like, you want to see like how your relationship, person you in a friendship or relationship with is going, how they doing. So I understand that. And like I get after it was over, after break was over, come back to school. Mind you, we had a conversation on the break that she's focusing on herself. Cool, I understand that. I need to focus on myself, really. And I understood that, but I didn't know focusing on yourself would like us stop completely talking, and it did. So Monday, this past Monday, I text her. I was like, after school, I was like, "How was your day?" I was trying to make a full conversation with her. Didn't really work. Then I told her after I was gonna get her jacket back. Then she was like, "Keep it." She was like, "She gonna get mine back." I was like, "Give me mine back and give you yours back." And then the conversation just went bad. Then she was like, she was sorry. I was like, "Don't worry about it. It's okay." And I was sitting there crying. Like, people don't understand how that made me feel. Cause like, we friends. I'm still trying to make we broke up. I'm still trying to make a friendship with you. Like, it ain't working. And then today, I was sitting with my brother. She walked up to the table. She said, "Hey," act like I ain't here. She said, "Hey again. Hey guys." I said, "Hey," and I turned facing away from her. Cause when I looked in her face, I wanted to cry. Like I didn't want to see her Monday. I was dodging her Monday. And Tuesday, I was doing the same thing, dodging her. I walked directly past her today, twice. I didn't look her way. And she probably wondering, "Oh, why he gonna look at me? Or why he not talking to me?" I'm crying in your face. Then what she did during school, it changed my whole view of her. Changed my whole view of that girl. And oh yeah, that's about it. That's exactly it. You just relationship that girl part. Yeah, that's the end of the story. If y'all want more story times, comment in the comment section. Hit the like button. Hit the bell notification. Subscribe. Do all that. Do it 3 times. Do it 3 times. Not no 4. Not no 4. Not no 5. Not no 300. 3 times. 3 times. So, yeah, that's about it. No bad blood between me and her. Hopefully. I'm not really worried about her. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not worried about her. I still care about her. Now that I still feel the same way. It's just how she been acting lately. It hurts to know that you took your time out for somebody that you really cared about. And it's not like my other relationships besides one. My first relationship, they shook me after we broke up. I ain't feel the same way till I met her. I ain't feel that same way again. Because I knew I really loved her. I didn't want to do anything to hurt her. I didn't do anything to hurt her. But hey, I said it wasn't meant to be, so it wouldn't. So, yeah. Yeah. So, it's gonna be on the video tonight, maybe. Depends how I'm feeling. My focus mindset is just like that. So, might be another video tonight. And it's nighttime. Good night. Dang.